Hey guys, this is Psychic Medium Victoria Alvarado, and we are actually going to be going live today. I'm going to be doing some readings today for those that would like to ask Spirit some questions. I'm going to ask that you keep it to at least one question only so we can get enough people read today and helped. Um, so I did bring my cards today. I don't normally use them. So you guys see, I don't normally use them. I pretty much try to rely on my intuition only. Um, again, I just wanted to do this special. I want to try out my new webcam and the system to see if everything's working fine because my goal is to be able to do Facebook Live readings as people call in and ask questions, things like that. Hi, Margie, how are you? And yes, happy Easter week. I know this Sunday is Easter. So, this is another reason why I wanted to test out my equipment so that I can start doing live readings. So I am going to ask Spirit to come through. I'm going to ask Spirit to use the cards here to reveal what it is that you guys need to know about today, what Spirit message that they have for you. Um, Hold on one moment. So I'm going to ask that Heavenly Father, Creator of all that is, angels of light, beings of light, those that are divinely designated to work with me to come in. And I ask that you reveal to me what it is that you want those that are listening live to know at this moment. So here we go. What do you need those to know that are watching about today? What do they need to know? So, Spirit is saying that this week they really want you guys to start taking very good care of yourself. They're saying not only caring for yourself and other people, but it's also about showing gratitude for those that have been there for you. Do the same by being there for them as well. They're saying that you have to trust your intuition. Some of you guys, your intuition is very, very high at this moment. And so they're saying that emotions may be running high, but trust your intuition. If you feel called that someone needs to be, that somebody needs to hear from you, that somebody needs to be cared for, they're saying follow your gut intuition at this moment and reach out to that loved one that keeps coming into your mind. Okay. And this is the card that I pulled. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. And they're also saying that this feels like um, hey guys, this is Psychic Medium Victoria Alvarado, and we are actually going to be going live today. I'm going to be doing some readings today for those that would like to ask Spirit some questions. I'm going to ask that you keep it to at least one question only so we can get enough people read today and helped. So I did bring my cards today. I don't normally use them. So you guys see, I don't normally use them. I pretty much try to rely on my intuition only. Um, again, I just wanted to do this special. I want to try out my new webcam and the system to see if everything's working fine because my goal is to be able to do Facebook Live readings as people call in and ask questions, things like that. Hi, Margie, how are you? And yes, happy Easter week. I know this Sunday is Easter. So, this is another reason why I wanted to test out my equipment so that I can start doing live readings. So I am going to ask Spirit to come through. I'm going to ask Spirit to use the cards here to reveal what it is that you guys need to know about today, what Spirit message that they have for you. Um, Hold on one moment. So I'm going to ask that Heavenly Father, Creator of all that is, angels of light, beings of light, those that are divinely designated to work with me to come in. And I ask that you reveal to me what it is that you want those that are listening live to know at this moment. So here we go. What do you need those to know that are watching about today? What do they need to know? So, Spirit is saying that this week they really want you guys to start taking very good care of yourself. They're saying not only caring for yourself and other people, but it's also about showing gratitude for those that have been there for you. Do the same by being there for them as well. They're saying that you have to trust your intuition. Some of you guys, your intuition is very, very high at this moment. And so they're saying that emotions may be running high, but trust your intuition. If you feel called that someone needs to be, that somebody needs to hear from you, that somebody needs to be cared for, they're saying follow your gut intuition at this moment and reach out to that loved one that keeps coming into your mind. Okay. And this is the card that I pulled. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. And they're also saying that this feels like they're saying time is of the essence. So I really of the essence. So I really, really, really feel that someone is in need of your care at this moment. Someone may be taken ill, someone may be very emotional, and they just need to hear from you. Maybe they need to hear a healing voice. Maybe they need someone's guidance at this moment. But if this person's been this particular has been coming into your mind more and more and more and more, and this is spirits pretty much giving you a hint that you need to reach out to this person ASAP. They need you immediately. Okay. And the card that I pulled was the Knight of Fire. Okay. I know you guys can't see things at the bottom here, but it says time is of the essence. I can't speak today. Time is of the essence. Essence. I don't know why I want to keep saying that word. Anyways, but you see the little horse and the person is riding the horse. This is like pretty much telling me that something needs to be of great speed. So again, if you have a loved one, if it's your mother, your father, your children, someone in your family that just keeps coming to mind, even if you keep dreaming about them, then this is almost like spirit putting it in your spirit that you need to reach out to that person. All right, so I am going to be taking live calls. I'm hoping that we can get at least 20 people viewing, commenting. So if you guys are watching now, please share, 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 share. I want to make sure that we get this Facebook Live up and off the ground. And that way I can start helping people by giving them guidance, and maybe even possibly healing as well, because I am a healing medium. Okay. Hi, Caitlin. This is your first time here. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us. So let me just say a little bit about a background about myself. I am a psychic medium healer. Okay. I don't necessarily like to use a psychic terminology because it's just, I don't know, it just too witchy woo woo for me. But I am a medium, okay, which means that I have the ability to connect to the dead. Not only that, I'm able to connect to the angels, to spirit, and I'm a healing medium, which means that I also have medical intuitive abilities. I can connect to my client's energy, and when I make the connection of a psychic link to my client, I'm able to pick up what's going on emotionally, physically in the body, what's taking place at the present moment, what took place in the past, what may be happening potentially in the future. And so I don't necessarily use cards. So the only reason I'm using cards now is just for entertainment purposes of this video. But an actual session with me is I don't use them at all. I pretty much connect to my intuition. I use my clairaudient, clairvoyance, and clairsentient abilities, which means that I have a clear sense of feeling. By tuning into my client's energy, I'm able to sense what's going on, not only in the physical body, but what's going on around them at the current moment. Excuse me, guys, my allergies have been acting up. And clairaudient, what that means is that it's clear hearing. What that means is that I'm able to hear messages from spirit. I hear actual words. Not a full-blown conversation, but they do send me words here and there. Now, clairvoyance, what that means is that spirit sends me photos in my mind's eye, and that pretty much is connected to my client and what's going on. Now, as far as healing is concerned, what I do is I make a psychic link to my spiritual healers and my spiritual healing team and committees. And they in turn channel the healing energy into me, and then I create the psychic link to my client, and I'm able to send the healing to my client. And using my abilities of mediumship, I'm also able to have a full understanding of what's going on emotionally with my client, what's going on physically with my client. I'm able to tune into the body to sense where exactly the energetic debris or cords are at. I mean, there's tons of things that I have to look for. And as I'm pulling that stuff out, my client normally feels it. Now, I normally do everything over the phone, but I have been doing in-person sessions here lately because some of my clients say that they like to have the hands-on healing in conjunction of the reading and the clearing session. Okay, healings and clearings are completely different. Okay, for me, a cleansing is more of me connecting to your body and seeing what energetic debris that are negatively impacting you are happening. You may have auric leaks, aura cracks, auric wounds. You may have trauma embedded in your aura. You may have energetic objects, you may have psychic cords, you may actually have entities attached to you. And so, with that being said, I clear that first, and the healing starts to take place where if there's physical damage or physical imprints, that whether it's cancer, arm pain, leg pain, anything physically happening in your body is where I send the healing, and you can feel, without me touching you, the heat flowing through your body. Okay. Now, let's see who we got here. We have, hello, Margie. Caitlin, how are you? Carrie, how are you? This is your first time here. Thank you so much for joining us. And Mondo, you're on the line as well. Thank you so much. So I'm going to go ahead and post the call-in line. I hope you can see it there at the bottom. So we are actually connected to Skype. You can actually call in now if you want to receive a live reading. So we're going to test out the telephone system just to see if I'm able to connect with you guys through Facebook Live. So I know that you guys are putting a lot of comments there. Thank you so much. But if you guys, I would really, really encourage you to call in to receive a reading so that way we have some interaction. And pretty much you're over the phone. Nobody's going to know it's you. So if you want to receive a live mini reading, you can give us a call at 281-825-5210. The number is there at the bottom for you guys, so you can go ahead and call in. Now, Spirit has also been telling me to address something here. So on Saturday, whenever something comes to me in threes, or triplicates, that pretty much tells me that it's something important that Spirit wants me to pay attention to. Okay, hold on, we got our first call. Hi, you're live on the air. What is your first name?
Armando.
Hey Armando, how are you? Okay, so let's see if we can
Good,
get
good.
let's see if we can get to this call without a ton of people calling. So I do have someone on the line now, guys. So let's refrain from giving calls. I know the system is kind of new here. All right, so Armando, let
Hmm.
me tune into your energy at this moment. Okay, hold on. Heavenly Father, creator of all that is, what do you need Armando to know at this moment? I ask to connect to his divine presence, his inner holiness, his spiritual guides and committees. Make sure that the line is directly connecting me to the divine is fully clear and cloak me connection at this moment. Okay, so in your energy, I kind of feel like you're very overwhelmed at the moment. Has work been picking up a lot lately?
It's starting to. Right now, I'm pretty much in North Dakota, but my company back in Houston, I'm starting to get work coming in. So that's another
Okay,
thing that,
okay.
yeah. So that's what I'm trying to figure out if I have to go back to Houston or stay here in North Dakota. But I'm not going to be here that long. I think I'm only going to be here for a couple more weeks, and then
Well, to
I'll go
be
back.
honest, to be honest, I see you taking a flight, so I'm not sure if you're having to fly from North Dakota to Houston, but I'm being told that it's gonna get overwhelming because I see connect to my hands, which means that it's a lot of stuff going on. It's going to be overwhelming and a lot to handle at this moment. Okay, so work is going to be picking up, and it's going to even pick up even more in July. Okay,
Yeah.
there's something in July
The-
that's happening too. Why is there a significance for July with work?
we just pretty much got award. Well, the one that we're looking at right now, we just bid on for my company that I own in Houston. We just bid on 3 schools, and they're talking about awarding that to us already, but they're talking about the work starting in July. So that's why
Okay.
it's going to be a huge contract if you do win that. But from my understanding, they're wanting to give it to us. So
Okay. Yeah, so again, you're going to have to come back, but work is going to pick up, and definitely there's telling me July is going to get even busier. It may even be a 3 month contract, not 3 month, but a 3 year contract, like busy
yeah,
for three
it's a lot
years.
of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Okay.
So yeah, that's
And it does feel like it's going to be more of a local thing.
mhm.
So it's like either you're going to be in town for a while or plan to be in town for a while before having to be sent out again. Is that job in July supposed to be in town in Houston?
Well, I'm gonna be going in and out of Houston, Dallas, but we'll be pretty much rotating to where it'll be just I'll go for like 2 weeks and then come back home for weeks or 3 weeks, 1 week. So just depending. So that's where
Okay.
we'll be going back and forth, but we will be Houston, Dallas, pretty much commuting back and forth, pretty
Okay.
much
So
every 3 or 4 days.
it'll be more home based than what you are dealing with now, in other words.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Because right
Okay.
now it's just I'm always away from home. So
Yeah, and that's what I feel. I feel like you're going to be home more. Okay,
good.
so I want to say is that get prepared, because Spirit
Mhm.
says
Yeah,
that you're going to get real busy, and it's going to be kind of hard to handle because it's going to be so much and so overwhelming. But it's a good thing, honestly, because again, you're going to be home more, if that makes sense.
yeah. It makes sense because not only that, like, well, I don't know. That's why right now I'm also in the process of possibly taking over a rotation position for 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, and they're telling me that that should be ready here in the next couple of weeks or
Hmm.
2 weeks, something like that. So I'm waiting to hear back on word with that because I would be busy with 2 weeks working that job and then go do my company for 2 weeks. So that's
Hmm.
where they might get where it's overwhelming.
Right.
But yeah,
Right, yeah,
mm,
because I feel like it's already happening now, as if it's
it
getting
is
ready to
happening
happen.
now.
Yeah, and so they're saying just to
Mm,
kind of brace yourself, but you'll see things kind of leveling off because you'll actually be home more, be home with family, is what I'm hearing, and
yeah.
that's a good thing for you.
That
Um,
is different.
yeah, and so there's more stuff that we do need to talk about. I do want to talk about.
Mm,
I don't know why they're talking. I don't think this is you. I think this is the next person that's getting ready to call in,
mm.
because they're talking to me about marriage and someone getting
Oh,
married.
okay.
Okay, so
No, that's
yeah,
not me.
yeah, I didn't think so.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, they're like, no, that's not them. It's the next person that's getting ready to call. So I hope this helps you. So again, brace yourself. If I were you, I would keep lavender essential oil or
Mhm.
lavender. Epsom salt to kind of help with the calming, to help keep you
Okay.
calm and your energy calm and stress free.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, thank you
All
so
right.
much
All right.
for calling in. Bye bye.
Victoria. Okay. Bye.
Hi, you're live on the air. How can I help you? This is Victoria. What's your first name?
Hi, yes, is this the mini reading?
Yes, ma'am. What is your first name, hun?
Oh, yes, I'd like to see if I can be the next caller.
Well, you're actually live now. Yeah. So
Oh,
you
we
lucked
are.
out. Yeah, you are. Yeah. So what's
Oh
with?
my gosh.
Hold on. I'm getting calls still while I'm on the thing here. So again, the system is new, so we're still trying to figure out how to get this situated here. All right. So, sweetheart, can I have your first name?
Okay, it's Carrie. I have it on there, Carrie, but my name is Caratina.
I'll go with Carrie. That's fine. Okay. So whose health are you worried about? And I think you're the one that we're talking about marriage, because they're also bringing up marriage, someone getting married or someone just recently getting engaged that's getting married. Okay, hold on.
Well, I'm worried about my home. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose it because I've been trying to look for work, and I never really. I mean, I've only been one day married with my husband and went to prison, so he's been gone.
Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, so definitely want to talk about the marriage thing because I kept hearing marriage, marriage, marriage. Okay, so you obviously got a lot going on, right? And I'm concerned about your stress levels and your health level. Have you noticed that you've been gaining a lot of weight here lately, or you just feel or like you're eating a lot more because you're stressed out?
Yeah, I have gained a lot of weight.
Okay, okay. So again, spirit is telling me to. So what I'm doing, if you don't mind, if I connect to your energy, so I can relieve some stress from the lower left side of the back. Okay. Now I don't feel that you're gonna lose your home because I do feel like there's a job coming soon, and they're giving me a May date. I kind of feel like this may be a word of mouth or some female helping you obtain this job. Okay, they're also telling me that you should reach out to temp agencies. Have you already done that already? Spoken.
Yes, I have,
Okay, and
but
is
I'm doing it more often now.
okay. There's a woman who makes me feel like she is Latino or Hispanic background, but she has blonde hair. Okay, so she may dye her hair. But it feels like this female person who's a headhunter is going to be the one to help you. I kind of feel like it's going to be more like receptionist based. Like it might be one of those where it's a temp job that will go permanent. Okay.
Oh, awesome.
Okay. Um, but they're saying that's something in May. Okay. But when I say timing, May, they're giving me the number 5, so that can be within 5 days or 5 weeks. But I feel in May sometime. Okay. So if you're tackling more headhunters, temp agency stuff, I feel like that's something that might be coming in strongly in your energy. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
So we're going in on the back side now.
Okay.
So much anger.
I have so much anger.
Mm-hmm. They're
Well,
saying,
I'm kind of upset about my husband.
yeah,
Like
so
what?
much, so much anger that you're storing there. Because they're also pulling that out from the stomach area.
Yeah, it's just I'm confused because I've been with my husband for 3 years and 5 months, and I mean he's been locked up for 3 years and 5 months. I've been with him since 2011, and I'm confused. Like, is he gonna change? Is he the one for me? Like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like we've lost a lot of touch because we haven't been together for so long, and so we're waiting on parole, and I'm just hoping that he gets out. If not, I don't know if I should give up or continue waiting.
Okay. They're saying let go of the resentment, let go of the anger or the hate or the blame. Okay. And they're saying that when you let that go, that this will help with the marriage. Okay. That he's learning his lessons. Okay. I don't think he's fully learned his lessons yet, hun, to be honest with you. But I feel like he's learning. He's going to get there. They're saying you need to be patient with him. At the same time, you feel that it's he's self-absorbed. It's all about him. Or whatever he does is all about him. Okay? But they're saying that he's learning his lessons. Okay? And I know it sounds like a little contradiction, but they're saying that yes, he hasn't learned, but he's in the process of learning. Okay? But you have to let go of anger, resentment, and hurt and pain that he has caused. I do feel that you will have an opportunity for him to come home, and I feel like you'll have your job before that.
Oh,
Okay?
thank God.
Okay? But they're saying to prepare yourself for when he does come home, it's going to be different. It's going to be it's going to be kind of weird. It's going to be kind of odd because you're having to learn each other all over again. Okay?
All right.
Okay. And I feel like maybe that's what's going to be the difficult part. I feel like that's the
Yeah, that's
difficult
true.
part. Yeah. But I do hear that he's going to be learning. So don't worry, sweetheart. You're going to be just fine. I actually feel like you're going to get this job. And when you do, because it feels like it's already coming, it's already in the works, okay? And you're going to be there for quite some time. And they're saying that there's opportunity for advancement. But I'm not sure if that means that it's temp to perm, okay?
You're not sure if it turns to perm?
No, I'm saying I'm not sure they're talking about it's because it's temp to perm. right? Because that's still advancement. Because as a temp, you're not sure whether or not you're going to stay. Do you understand? But if it goes permanent, then that is still advancement. Do you understand? So,
Right,
with
right.
that being said, is that it's going to be room for advancement for this career, for this job. Okay, so it will go temp to perm. It's not going to be temporary, and then they say, "Oh yeah, we don't need you anymore," or it didn't work out. No, it's like after you do your 90 days temporary service with them, they're going to decide to keep you, which is going to be an advancement for you.
Oh, awesome. Do you think it's something in the medical field or no?
They're not showing me that. I don't think so. It doesn't feel that way. It may be oil and gas, right? But I do feel it's an office setting. But I see you taking calls, like a
Oh,
receptionist
awesome.
or an admin type position.
Okay.
Okay, they're saying more money. Okay, I'm not sure if you have the medical assistant background.
I do have customer service receptionist background.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, because it doesn't feel medical, to be honest with you. That's why I asked, because I didn't think you had medical assistant background.
Oh
This
yeah,
felt,
yeah. I did go to school for medical assistant.
okay, but it's not going to be as much money for that. Do you understand? So it's like they're
Okay.
saying to use your skills as an admin or as a receptionist. Okay, and that's
Oh,
where
okay.
that's going to be more money. Okay, it'll lead to more
Oh,
money, is what they're saying. So I leave you with that, hun, and I hope this helps you. Okay.
okay.
You,
Thank you so
mhm.
much. So you think me and my husband were gonna be okay?
You're gonna be fine. Like I said, you're gonna have problems in the beginning, right? Because it's an adjustment. It's adjustment for him too. But it'll be okay. As I said, it'll in the end it will be okay. It's just gonna be rough. He's saying they're saying that he will learn his lesson.
I will what?
He will learn his lesson.
Oh,
Okay.
he will learn his
Yeah.
lesson.
Mhm.
So do you think he's gonna be granted parole then? Because
Sounds
parole a
like
couple
it.
days ago.
It sounds like it, hun. But I do have to go. I
Oh,
have other callers, hun, and it's supposed
thank
to
you
be
so
one
much.
question.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye.
Hi, thank you for calling. What is your first name? You're live on the air.
Caitlin?
Caitlin?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me clear my energy real quick. Okay, guys, we already have someone on the air, so as soon as we get off, we will start taking calls. So if you can refrain from calling for the moment. All right, so Caitlin, what does Caitlin need to know at this moment? Please clear her energy at this moment of a lot of frustration. Hold on. They're saying that you need to work on communication with someone. Communication. Hold on. Hold on. Guys, stop. Heavenly Father, creator of all that is, what do you need Caitlin to know at this moment? Please clear out any interference. I still feel communication. They're telling me, they're directing me to your heart, Caitlin, and it just feels like you need to have a heart to heart with a specific person. Okay? And it feels
Okay.
like it's a family member. It feels two people in other words, one family member and one friend or someone
That
in
makes sense.
okay, what does this mean? What are they referring to? Two people.
I've been having some conflict with my best friend, and I've kind of been putting off, like, letting her know my feelings, I guess. And then the other person, I believe, is my grandfather. I believe he's going to pass very soon. Sorry, my daughter. I feel like he's going to pass very soon.
Hmm.
So I've been holding off communicating with him because I'm almost scared to talk. I feel like when I talk to him, then he's going to pass.
Right. Now, I wouldn't be afraid of because I'm being told that you have to have this communication. You have to have this heart to heart. Period. Okay. One with the female especially because you want her to know I don't know, I feel frustrated and I feel irritation. So there might be something going on or something that
Yes,
she's doing that it's like if I don't call it to attention it's going to get worse. Does that make sense?
yes.
Okay. And it's something that needs to be done. Can you take the dogs outside, please? I'm sorry. My dogs, it's time for them to go out. Okay.
Oh, that's
So
fine.
so with that being said, it's like I feel okay, here's the thing. She's going to get mad, right? It's going to upset her. right? But I feel that she's going to thank you in the end for bringing it to her attention. Okay? It's like
Okay.
something that she keeps doing. Like it's consistent. And it's like it's getting
It's
worse.
yes, yeah. It
Okay.
really she we were kind of on this journey together to find God, and
Put them
we've been
away.
going to Bible studies and everything, but she kind of seems to be replacing me with like everyone in the church almost. Like she put me on the back burner because she doesn't have a family. I have a husband and I'm pregnant and I have a 4-year old.
Mhm.
So I don't have time to attend all these things that she can.
Mhm.
So I kind of feel like she thinks like she's almost better than me in a way. Um, and it's been like causing a lot of frustration because I want to tell her, but I just feel like she won't understand. So I've just been kind of holding it off, and we haven't really been talking.
Gotcha. I think what it is that you don't want to offend her.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I don't feel like I mean like I said she's gonna be upset in the very beginning because she's not gonna understand, right? But when you tell her, you have to approach her in a loving way, right? Let her know that this is how she's making you feel. Okay. And
okay,
okay, and here's the thing is that she may not be fully aware of it, but again, you and her have to have a heart to heart because she will explain why she's doing what she's doing also. And she may tell you, well, I don't want to leave you out, but I know you're busy, right?
okay,
Or
yeah,
I don't want to come
exactly.
to you with all my problems. I'm finding another outlet because I know you got a lot on your plate. Okay. And so
Yeah,
again, it's like, it just feels like it's just a misunderstanding that can be resolved. But the more that you wait and not say anything, the more your frustration is going to get, the more buildup of anger and resentment. And it's going to feel like, if you would talk about it, you're going to feel like, well, this was just a misunderstanding. We needed to get this off our chest. Okay.
yeah, that
Now,
makes sense.
right. And as far as your grandfather is concerned, is that yes, he is waiting for you to come and see him and to communicate with him. Okay. I don't feel that he'll pass right away. I don't feel like it's like, you may think, well, what if he passes in front of me? Or, no. You have to go and say your goodbyes because if you don't, you're going to regret not saying I love you or I thank you for being there for me, or you know what I mean? Like right now, he needs to be surrounded by family and friends who love him too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So I leave you with that, sweetheart. I hope this makes sense to you, and I thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Okay, so I'm waiting for some more callers to come in. So if you tried to call in earlier and the line was busy because we were doing some live calls, you can call in now, 281-825-5210. 281-825-5210. So I'm going to get to my story that I was talking about on Saturday, how when spirit comes to me in threes, um, pretty much that tells me it's something that's very important that they want me to know, something they want me to address. Here we go. Hi, you're live on the air. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
What is your first name?
Mary.
I'm sorry, repeat that again.
Mary.
Mary. All right. Heavenly Father, creator of all that is, I ask that you clear my vibrational energy, raise my vibration. I wish to tune in to Mary's energy at this moment. What does she need to know? What's with why are they okay, they're directing me to your legs or your feet. I'm not sure if here lately you've been off balance and like you've been tripping over your feet while you're walking or stumbling or you feel off balance, period. What does this mean?
I have I self-diagnosed myself with probably restless leg syndrome,
Okay.
but I can't. My legs are constantly moving when I'm sleeping, and they hurt me. My legs do hurt me. They twitch.
Gotcha. Yeah, because automatically I tune in and they're like her feet, her legs, mention it. What does this mean? Okay. They're saying that you need to go see a doctor. Okay. You have to go see someone for some form of treatment. Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't feel like Parkinson's, but it's like it's twitching all the time, right? Because it doesn't feel like it's affected by your. I don't feel like it's in your legs. It's the lower half.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
It is.
Um. Okay. So they're talking to me about nerve, and even Parkinson's is something to do with the nerves, right? So there might be something
Okay.
in the nerves in your legs
Okay.
that is causing this, and they're saying that it is something that you do need to go see a doctor for treatment. Okay, you don't want it to get worse, right? You don't
Okay.
want it. You don't want it to get to the point where you're walking and your legs give out, or you stumble or you fall or anything like that. You need to go see what's going on now before it gets to the point where it's like, oh my God, untreatable. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. What is your question about work?
Uh, I don't have a question about work. I'm
What's
okay at work.
what's the finances thing? Because there's a work finances, or maybe it's not about you, but someone else about their work and their finances.
Uh, I'm not too sure. I am trying to seek disability.
Ah, okay. You're trying to get disability. Okay.
Yes.
You okay? So you're working, right, and you're fine at work, is what you said.
Yes.
Okay. Here's the thing. If you get disability, there might be a conflict with work and the extra finances or the extra income.
Right. Right. I know that. Yeah.
Okay. But you have to also ask yourself whether or not the money you get with um, disability is going to be enough or more than what you're getting, and which I don't think so.
Yes. I kind of see that. Um, I would probably get less monthly income than rather than working,
Okay.
but
Uh,
I'm okay with that.
you're okay with that? Okay. Just
Uh
want to
huh.
make sure that you're aware of that, because they're like, talk to her about that, about the work situation and the finances, the extra finances with the money situation. Okay. Um, they're telling me to wait. Wait till 2020 before you decide to make that step. Or it feels like you won't find out what's going to be, or find out it moving forward until 2020. Did you just
Mm.
start the disability paperwork, or you haven't started
Yes,
yet?
I just. Yeah, I just started.
Okay. I think it takes a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like more like 2020 sometime, or early 2020 is when you'll find
Okay.
out things moving forward, because it takes a while. Okay.
Yes,
You
it does.
also have to prove whether or not you're able to get disability. Okay.
Right.
And you may be able to with the situation with the legs. Okay. But I feel like you're using something else. You're not just necessarily using the feet legs situation. You're using something else for the disability. Does that make sense?
Yes, I have a. I'm blind in one eye. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Okay. You're going to have to prove severity, or that it's severe to the point where you can't work. That's the only challenge that you're going to have, and that might be one of the reasons why it's going to take you
So long.
so long. Yeah, because but it feels like it's not going to be pushed forward and move forward until 2020.
Okay.
Okay. I hope this
Thank
makes
you.
sense and you have a good
It does.
day. Thank
You
you.
too. Thank you,
You're
Victoria.
welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Okay. So, Spirit was saying to me on Saturday that, because it had three different clients that came up to me asking me, why is there so much negativity happening in the world? And again, something that comes to me in threes is something that I need to address or look at or look into. And so I actually went to a metaphysical store to buy some gemstones, because I'm doing a lot of crystal healing grids to send distant healing for clients. And the gentleman there, he said, "Hey, Victoria," he said, hold on. "Hi, you're live on the air. How can I help you? What's your first name?"
Hi, it's Margie, Victoria. How are you?
"I'm fine. Hi, Margie. How are you doing?" Oh,
Okay.
it looks like the
Let's see.
finances stuff are getting together. Who just got a job?
Um, well, my son-in-law is making some inroads on the advice you told me to give him.
Oh, finally.
Yes,
What? Okay.
and my girls are also hoping to move in that direction. And then I have a daughter that's going to graduate from college soon, so
Gotcha.
things are working.
Yeah, I do definitely feel in the energy that Spirit says, um, tell Margie that the financial situation is finally getting in order. Your energy feels a lot calmer than before. And I think I spoke to you
Oh,
live on a year ago. Um,
yeah, it's been about that. Yeah,
yeah. What's been going on with your eyesight or with, because they're projecting me to your eyes and the head,
yeah.
right?
Well, I took a fall about 2 weeks ago, and a few days after my fall, my vision changed. So I'm working on. I'm trying to get doors open so I can get my health in order, and I seem to keep running into roadblocks because you have to depend on someone else for transportation, and it's just it's been tough. That's worrying me because I'm.
Margie, let me
Go
ask you
ahead.
something. Are you, sorry, do you have, like Medicaid or some sort of insurance?
Yeah, I have Medicare.
Do they not pay for, someone to take you to your doctor's visits?
I'm not sure if my policy does, and usually I have getting to me to my front door from where they would have to pick me up
Mm-hmm.
or getting from my front door to the parking lot. It's a hassle because I have to go by wheelchair and getting in and out and just getting to that. It's sometimes logistically it's difficult at
Gotcha.
best.
Gotcha.
But I have one person that usually does that for me. But there's some days it's just hard. I know she's tired. I know
Mm-hmm.
you know I know she has things going on that she doesn't tell me about, and I don't want to impose on her or anyone else actually. So
Right.
it's just kind of difficult.
Well, I would if the Spirit is suggesting for you to check with your insurance or with your Medicare insurance policy to see if they would pay for like a lift or um, like sometimes they have those vans or the buses that come out with the ramp for
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
wheelchair, that if they pay for it they may actually have a number that you would call. Actually, they would give you a number that you would call, when you scheduled your
The
appointments.
schedule.
They'll send somebody out there, so that way it's not, you're taking some of the burden off of her, because I know you just said I don't want to burden her because I know she's got a lot going on. So this will help. So definitely call and see, um, if you actually have this service on your plan. Okay.
I will. I
Okay.
will. Um, I have other health issues going on, and
Hmm.
I'm just. Do you see doors opening so that I can get everything straightened out? I want to be able to walk again.
Well, here's the thing. I don't. I hate to say this. I don't see you being able to start walking. I do feel
Okay.
that it's going to be limited. Even if you do, it feels like you're going to have to use something for support.
That's okay.
Okay.
I just
Um.
want to be able.
Mhm. Take your dogs. Yeah.
Hi, buddy.
Yeah. Sorry, my son came to stand in front of me. The dogs don't like that. They get very overprotective. Okay. I'm doing a reading right now. Um. So, um, so I definitely feel that you're gonna have to use something, like being able to walk, like normal walking. I don't see that. I do feel like you'll need something for support, right? And I do feel like you're still gonna have to use your wheelchair.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean that's fine. I just want some improvement.
Okay. Okay. They're saying exercises for the back to strengthen the
Mhm.
back. I'm not sure if you're going through physical therapy, but they're saying that you have to be strengthen the back and the legs is what needs to be done.
Exactly. Okay.
Okay. And I'm sure there's
Okay.
exercises you can do while you're sitting down to kind of help you with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to find a way to do all the things that I know I need to get done to get better. I know
Mhm.
I'm not going to be 100% again, but better would work for me.
Right. Right. And I did feel that you had a lot of health issues. I mean, I do feel something with the digestion, the stomach area as well. Um,
Yeah.
so I mean, it's just I think that because you're not moving enough, right, or getting enough exercise enough, that it's like in a way it's like you emotionally you're shutting down too, right? But I also kind of feel like that's just more of an emotional mindset because things were going so bad, right? I think that once
Yeah.
the kids start working and you see that finances are starting to move in, that you'll start to see that your energy will kind of lighten up and you'll be more happier, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. But I
I
leave you
can
with,
work.
yeah, I leave you with that, sweetheart, and I thank you for calling in and you have a good day, okay?
Okay. Okay. Thank you. You too. Happy Easter.
Thank you, you too. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right, so the number is on the screen 281 825 5210. 281 825 5210 if you want to call in to get a mini reading. Okay, so as I was saying earlier, is that I went into the metaphysical store to get my crystals. And the gentleman there said, Victoria, have you noticed there's been a lot of negative energies? Hi, you're live on the air. This is Victoria. May I have your first name?
Hi, Victoria. My name's Sergio.
Sergio. Hold on one moment.
Sure.
So they're talking to me about partnership, but not
Uh
partnership.
huh.
I don't know if it's partnership like relationship wise. Sorry, I'm not sure if it's
Uh huh.
partnership relationship wise, but it feels more like a dealing, like shaking of hands or doing something or partnering with someone for either work or money situation. What does that mean?
I have a friend that's helping me a lot with my financial situation. So I'm actually living. He lets me live in his place, helping me out with my situation, getting me able to get back in my feet.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, because it felt like it wasn't like a partnership. It didn't feel like a partnership per se, like romantic. It just felt like money partnership wise. Okay, so let me just say
Yes.
this: is that you may be wondering, am I going to be able to help him out or help him later on down the road? Okay,
Mhm.
towards the end of the year is when you're going to start to see a big shift in your finances for the better.
Right.
Why is that? Is there a move again? Were you planning on moving for work? Are you looking for
So,
work
well,
out of town?
yes. Okay. That's so funny. So basically, like what I'm working on right now, it's my debt. And by December, if I make all my payments, it should be done by December. After that, I want to start looking for opportunities out of Houston.
Okay, so I see that happening. That's going to take place. So you're
Okay.
pretty much right on track, in other words. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, pretty much right on track. Um, what are your questions? Or was that I hit it
I
on
guess
I hit it right away
yes,
then.
but my question is, I guess, where is the right place to move? I've been thinking about Florida.
Would that be East Coast? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yes.
Okay. Because I did hear East Coast. So Florida, they're saying that there is a door for Florida, but there's also another doorway. I want to say Oklahoma,
Okay.
but it feels like there's another doorway open, not for Florida, but this feels like it's going to be more like it'd be cooler there, cooler
Uh
air
huh.
climate.
Okay.
But so it's like there's
Huh.
two doors open. Let me
Mhm.
ask them. Hold on. They're saying there's more work opportunities in Florida, but there's going to be
Okay.
two options. There's going to be two doorways coming for you to either Florida or somewhere else with the O. It could be Ohio too, but it just feels like two different locations out of state that are going to come open for you. Okay.
Huh.
And they're saying Florida is more work compared to the other one.
Okay.
You know more people in Florida?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. The other place feels like you don't know anybody there. Right. So it's
Right,
like
exactly.
they're saying go where you know more people, and Florida would be the door where it's open. Okay. But weigh
Right.
your options out is what they're saying. Consider both
Okay.
before making that jump.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
I hope that helps you and this makes sense to you.
Sure. Yes, it does. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
So, why is there so much negative energies happening, so much chaos, and a lot of people are affected by it? So, again, the reason this is happening is because, well, for one, as everyone starts to awaken, it's like a beacon of light that starts to, like a light just goes on. And so, like a moth to a flame. Hi, you're live on the air. What is your first name?
Hi, Kamisha.
Kamisha?
Yes.
Hold on hold on one. What's the question you want to ask about romance? What's this guy that you want to ask about?
Romance.
I feel like we need to talk about romance.
Um, I didn't. Well, I guess is it going okay? Is it gonna be?
Is it one that, okay, here's the thing. It's weird because it feels new, but it doesn't feel new. Okay. It feels like you've been with this person for like maybe 3 to 4 years, or you've known this person for a while, but it's like a new
Right.
romance. It's like a new romance or something new. Are you not sure whether or not to move forward with it since you've known each other? Or
Right.
what is that? Okay, okay. I honestly feel that who's the one that's scared? Is it him or both of y'all?
Okay.
Kamisha? Who's the one that's
Yes.
scared? Is it him or both of you guys?
Who? Said it again. I could barely hear you.
Oh, sorry. I said, who is the one that's scared to start this relationship? Is it you or both of y'all?
Him.
Him. Okay. Um, what it is like it's almost like if you know somebody and you've been friends with this person, you've known them for a while, it's like if we cross that line, what if it doesn't work out, or is it going to make things change? Period, right? And
Right.
he doesn't want to go
Okay.
there. Who was it that is it somebody that you knew? Was it his ex that you knew or your ex that he
So
knew?
the I knew.
Okay. You knew his ex.
Yes.
Okay. So again, it might also feel awkward too that he doesn't want to have conflict, right? But I definitely
Right.
feel that he'll definitely move towards the romance thing. They're giving me
Okay.
February date because that could very well be 2 months or by February because I see you guys interacting together by Valentine's for some reason.
By Valentine.
Mm-hmm. Right. So there's going to be
Okay.
some hesitation from here until there, but he will get over his fear.
Okay.
I hope that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yes, it
Questions?
does.
Questions?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. Okay, hold on. All right, so get back to my story before someone calls in. Just kind of as a filler. So the reason why there's a lot of negativity that's happening, a lot of people are feeling negative because hi, you're live on the air. This is Victoria. How can I help you?
Hi, Victoria. This is Brenda.
Brenda?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, hold on, Brenda. I gotta tune in.
Mhm.
Heavenly Father, creator of all that is, what do you need Brenda to know? What messages do you have for her? Okay, I just gotta go with what I'm feeling and what I'm sensing, and I hope this makes sense. Okay.
Okay.
I honestly feel like there's a group of girls, possibly three, but maybe two, that when I tune into that energy or think about them, it makes me sick. Okay. To my stomach, as if they're doing something or they're spreading gossip, or I'm worried about how they treat others or treat me. What does this mean?
Oh yeah, definitely there are a group of girls that, well, like you said, gossip, negative, all that BS. In other
Is
words.
that at work?
No, it's like friendship, like
Okay.
out here.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I wasn't sure. That's why I
Hmm.
was like, was that at work? But I feel it. I feel like how I feel sick, or they make me feel sick, right? And this could very well be that their behavior, their gossiping, their negativity, their negative behavior is affecting you emotionally. Okay, it may be impacting you on a psychic level, or like a psychic attack, or just the negativity, you're feeling it in your body. Do you understand what I'm saying here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I highly suggest a clearing for you, Brenda. At the same time, I also hear that you're an empath. Do you know what an empath
What is
is?
that? No, ma'am.
So an
No.
empath is someone who's very sensitive to energies. Okay. It's almost like
Oh,
you
okay.
know what's going on, or you feel when something doesn't feel right, and it affects you. It drains you. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But you're extreme sensitive. Okay, so let me say this. An empath is always extremely sensitive, right? They may not be able to go into big rooms, because if they go into a big room with a lot of people, all the energy can be overwhelming. Okay? It's not bad to the point where you're having anxiety attacks, but it drains you when you're tired. Does that make sense?
Mhm. Wow. Yeah.
Okay. What are your questions, hon?
Financial. Like we're having a little bit. Like we feel stuck right now. Me and my husband. Like he's the one that's working. I'm a stay-at-home mom because my kids need me right now. I would like to do more for him, but you know, I can't and stuff. So I'm like,
Well,
he would like to get out of the situation he is right now at work, but he can't because nobody's gonna pay him what he gets paid.
Well, were you thinking about doing something like a work from home thing, or were you thinking of like creating something and selling it? What is that? What are they
I
talking
would like
about?
to do something like stay home, like not stay at home, something that I can be balancing for my lifestyle with my kids and stuff. Where I want I want to be that mom that's gonna be there for them. So I would like to have like a job that maybe part time or something that I'm able to work around and
I
won't
don't
interfere with that.
right, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel that happening. It feels like it's something that you would have to do, like whether it's your own business, whether you create baskets or something, or you sell something on the side, that brings in income, right? So they're saying
Mm-hmm.
that get creative. Maybe you can even get creative with the kids. That might help you. Okay.
Oh,
That way
okay.
you're doing it as a family and bringing in extra income.
Yes.
Okay. That's a
So
good.
you don't see nothing
Go
for
ahead.
my husband getting better or something with his situation at work and stuff like that.
Hold on. What's his first name?
Sorry, Octavio. I'm sorry too.
Hold on. Heavenly Father, creator of all that is, what you need, Octavia. See, he has a lot of walls up, so I'm not able to see. But I'm gonna ask Spirit if they can bring the walls down just a little, or if I can talk directly to his divine presence or his higher self. Why is he always afraid that he's gonna lose his job?
Because they're firing people just like nothing. Like he's the oldest one there. My husband is older than me, so he's one of the oldest ones there too. And for them, he gets paid a lot for his position and stuff, for his education, because he's from Mexico. He worked his butt off to get to be where he's at and
Okay.
stuff. And you know,
I don't
so yeah, he's
feel
a
I
mess.
don't feel that he's in danger of losing his job, right? But I do understand where he would be scared because they're firing people left and right, right? They're not shutting their doors, right? It may be because people keep messing up at work is one of the reasons, right? And
Hmm.
that work is slowing down. But they're saying to me that work is going to pick up and he's not going to lose his job. Okay. So
Okay.
I'm not sure whether or not they're cutting his hours because there's not enough work, but I don't see him getting fired. Okay. Tell him to let go. Tell him to let go of the fear because you don't want to create it. Do you understand? Our thoughts become
Mhm.
things, right? So good, we can attract good or bad things in our lives based on our thoughts. So you don't want him to attract bad things in his life because he's already fearing it. Do you understand? You don't want to give it momentum.
Mhm.
But they're saying that he's not going to lose his job. Okay. I don't think
Okay.
he really wants you to work either, to be honest with you, Brenda. I kind of feel like he wants you to be at home, you know? But I feel like there's something that you can do. I mean, there's a lot of work at home moms nowadays. There's work at home moms. There's moms that do baskets. There's moms that sell bows. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things you can do, um, business wise, right? You just gotta find your niche, find your craft, right? And again, you can use the kids with it too. And it may not be something that is in your mind's eye at this moment, but it'll hit you all of a sudden. You'll be like, oh, or it kind of feels like, do you have a daughter?
Yes, ma'am.
Is she in middle school or is she like
She's in elementary. She's in third grade.
third grade? There might
Mhm.
be something that she says she seems older, to be honest with you. She
Well,
has
a
a
lot of people think that she looks older.
okay. She may have an idea that you're gonna be like, oh, do you understand? She may come up with the idea of something. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but it'll hit you soon. Okay, I hope
All
this
right
makes
then.
sense, and I leave you with that information. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You're
You have a
welcome.
good day.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
All right, guys. So I'm going to end this show for today. I am going to try to make it on tomorrow. Um, Same time. If you'd like to schedule a full session, you can visit me at victoriaalvarado.com, www.victoriaalvarado.com, and you have a blessed day.